We're also attempting to find normal-looking people, and it's a struggle right now. It's a struggle. We found a chicken, but that's it. White women, old white women, and chickens and weirdos. Princeton, what brought you out here today?
What's going on? Like, you know what's going on? I'm not a political. What's the word? Political.
Political.
But yeah, I'm not a political person.
I'm just mad.
All right.
Yeah, I have a right to be mad. I have a right to be mad. They got 2 balls and I have 2 balls. Show your face, I show you my face. You got a home too. I build America. I drive trucks.
Why are you mad?
I'm mad for everything, bitch.
He's mad for everything.
He ate the whole thing. He unhinged his jaw like a weird boa constrictor and just consumed it.
Go home and watch this thing go live.
No, what did his sign say?
Fish tank, whatever, I don't know.
Fish tank live?
I guess.
Hey, what? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did you just fall?
I don't want to be.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't. The fucking resistance wore out, tripping over their own goddamn ankles. Bro, somehow this no king shit is still going on. I would have kind of assumed most of the Middle East stuff, you know, being as big hot news as it's been of recent, you know, motherfuckers might find something else, you know, to be bitches about. But this no king shit, bro, they have spent a lot of money and they're just not gonna let this go. To the last day, old motherfucker Donald Trump get out of office, these motherfuckers will be out there. It's to the point where, like, if you still find yourself on the side of these folks, you really might want to reevaluate every single one of your fucking beliefs. Because I have yet. I'm not going to say there aren't reasonable people on the left. I know a couple, so, like, I know there are. But if you're still defending these people at these No King protests, thinking a single fucking one of them has got a bright idea of like what we ought to be doing and who Donald Trump is and who his supporters are. Current Revolt, something like that. He went to the No Kings protest in Dallas yesterday or the day before. I'm gonna thank AJW for this because I caught a clip of this off of his the other day, made me go find this. This was just too fucking goddamn good to ignore. But you see old Shorty there starting this all off. Old obese fucking Antifa cosplaying fucking SWAT team. Thinking she's out here fucking playing the role of security or something. Well, fucking Andy No post the other day. He posted that the other day. What Antifa usually looks like without their masks. If that's gonna be the new next generation's fucking military for the lefties, oh, she said, Shorty, you only tripped over your feet. And Shorty is just, okay. I had a couple key clips of this current revolt going around the No Kings protest in Dallas. And if you needed any fucking further evidence, any further proof that if you're on these folks' sides, you're doing it wrong. I know you don't believe me. I'll be screaming until I guess I'm fucking mute. But until then, I'm gonna keep fucking screaming it. You're on the wrong side if you're with these motherfuckers. It's fucking Tootsie Rolls. It's not only Tootsie Rolls, but y'all are adults. Grown-ass adults shooting in like I expect 3, 4, 5-year-olds would for some fucking Smarties. Bro, ain't it just wacky as shit, yo, to see these motherfuckers beating on a Trump pinata? I'd like to think if I walked into a Republican whatever and seen them beating on a pinata of Hillary Clinton, I would immediately kind of just sum that up to, yo, that's kind of corny. And I'm not quite sure, like, what it is you're doing that for? Because I've seen a lot of those. I've seen a whole many of them Trump fucking pinatas, and they love beating the fuck out of them. Grown-ass adults swinging on a fucking pinata. And of course, they gave in. I'll tell you, bro, it took them 5 goddamn minutes just to halfway beat the leg off of Trump, till finally big old yo just gave in and just yanked it down and ripped it apart. That one action sums up the left better than my words ever fucking could. We're gonna do our hardest and our best. And once that proves to not be enough, we're just gonna give up and just yank it down and rip it apart.
Whoa! I don't know.
It's a public street.
Put a fucking bra on, shorty. Holy shit, them motherfuckers are hanging, ain't they? Wowza.
Back up! 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 Back up!
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this, bro. Bro, first off, like, I know there's strength in numbers. I get that. But even if you had 1,000 of these ragtag bunch of misfits, bro, you're in trouble. And, like, you're not gonna accomplish a whole lot with old Cyrex looking motherfucker. The whole time just... Bro, this fucking crew, I swear to God, bro.
You don't speak English? Oh, okay. How long you been in Dallas?
About 10 years.
10 years? And no English?
Well,
That's a little... all right. Why are you here today?
I'm not speaking.
You don't speak English?
No.
How long have you been in U.S.?
I understand.
How many years?
30.
You've been here 30 years and you don't speak English?
No.
Doity. Bro, imagine moving to Mexico tomorrow. 30 years later, you can't speak but 20 words of Spanish. Well, that's wild to think these motherfuckers can come live in America and not even learn the king's fucking English. The world, like y'all expect, with like this cohesion. If we can't even speak to one another, like there's not much of a community to be had. Like, you get that, right?
I was asking for benefits from the government.
You were?
Yeah, I was one time. But you know what they did? I feel embarrassed because they came to my house, man, to check him out and make sure I was needing what I was needing. You know, I was going through a struggle financial.
Holy Big Mama, fuck. This is the most activity old Big Mama's done in a real long time. It took the ice raids to get old Big Mama off the couch.
And these people, man, this government came to my house to check and make sure how I was doing in my house.
Wait a second. Bro, I'm for that. I'm for that for any and every goddamn body. Like, if you ever felt, the need to file for anything, food stamps, unemployment, fucking whatever, cash assistance, we're sending somebody to your house. And we gotta make sure that you check every little motherfucking box. Yo had a problem asking the state for money, and they sent somebody out to make sure that everything was on the up and up. Are you out here advocating for a world where we don't do that? Somebody just asks for it, we just give it to them, and then they just get it forever, I guess. I like, ugh.
I like, dude, that was, for me back then, that was like maybe 20 years ago, man. I felt disrespected by the system, so I was like, you know what? You can keep your benefits. I'm gonna work my ass.
So now he's gonna go work his ass off. Were you not gonna work your ass off if they'd have just given you the money, the plan that you were hoping for there? Bro, just follow these motherfuckers. Every single person is out there for something different. So, like, out of left field that, like, you can't even keep track of all these motherfuckers and what they want and what they're out here fighting for. None of them are out here fighting for, like, what is America, what made America America. Like, they're not out there fighting for none of that shit. They just want, like, a free-for-all. As long as there's somebody rich to take money from, we should be taking it from them, and we should be giving it to the people who don't fucking want to do shit and fucking hate America anyway, right? Fucking clowns.
Do you think there should be any amnesty for, like, should there be full amnesty for all people who are non-citizens?
I believe so.
All these motherfuckers want that shit. These motherfuckers don't want no rules, no checks, no balances. They might tell you they do, they fucking don't. They're fucking clowns and they're liars.
What about y'all here today?
Fascism. Same.
What about fascism?
We need to get rid of it. It's not for us. Nope. Not for our country.
I'd love a definition from fascism from anybody who actually uses that word, because 98 out of 100 times these motherfuckers have no fucking clue what fascism is. If we were living under a fascist regime, if we was living under kings, you motherfuckers wouldn't just so brazenly, so blatantly, so loudly proclaiming it to the world out there beating pinatas that represent the king. You gotta get that right. I know half of them do, but like, You just wonder how like they live out of one side of their mouth, completely opposite out the other. It's truly remarkable that like it took a long time to get people just this kind of wound up. Like, you're not under a fascist regime. Trump is not a fascist. The Republicans aren't fascist. If anything, there's a real valid argument that like more of the left is like hardline commie than there is anybody on the right is fascist. You go back and look at the tapes from 20, 30, 40 years ago, anybody on the right, it's been the same script forever. They're fighting for most of the same stuff that they've always been fighting for. And if you can't recognize that they've only gone left, you really need to stop listening to the people that you're listening to, because they're lying to you and you're not living under fascism. If you were, this shit would have been shut down in seconds.
Some Democrats I've interviewed today are okay with deportations provided it's just criminals. What's your thoughts on that?
I think if people can be proven to be criminals and they get their day in court here, and it can be shown that they have a criminal record, and I'm not talking like jaywalking, I'm talking murder.
What about robberies? What about assaults? What about kidnappings? What about the big R words? Shorty, there's a big fucking scale between jaywalking and murder. And then to top it off, like, we're just now expected to give everybody court cases that are here illegally. I don't know how many of y'all have actually been involved in the court system. The shit has been backed up for 5, 6 goddamn decades at this point. The shit is a mess. The shit is overflowing. And if you now want to include motherfuckers who aren't even citizens of the country be convicted of not jaywalking, but murder, of course murder, right? Like, it's so fucking bananas. Yo, if you're here illegally, you don't have the rights of an American citizen. I don't know, like, what planet y'all think y'all are living on where, like, you think that, like, you should just because you snuck in. How you got in here, overstayed your visa. You're not a citizen of America. Therefore, you're not held to the same standard of, like, how we deal with people. I'd even argue if you was jaywalking and you're here illegally, you can get the fuck out too. And if you break the fucking law, on top of breaking another law coming in here, you can doubly get the fuck out.
Now, if you and I, like, say, went to Germany and we decided to get a job under the table, should we be allowed to stay in Germany indefinitely?
No.
That's up to the Germans.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy fucking wow, bro. In the next sentence, they still won't get it, and this is like, it's baffling to me that they don't.
You said no, but like, why?
Because you shouldn't work in a country where you're not allowed to be there.
Wow.
So like,
You go through the process. Everybody should
So,
go
like,
through the process.
You know that's Trump's argument, right? I mean, you know that's just about 95% of everybody on the right's argument. Go through the process. You want to be a legal citizen here? Go through the process. Wow, bro, that's wow. That's like, yo. This was actually part of the clip I seen from AJW that just, I was like, oh my God, I got to go find this whole thing, because that 2 sentences alone, back to back from these women, it's remarkable.
so then you're against like the illegals that come here and work.
There's no such thing as an illegal.
What you were describing, if you had gone to Germany and worked under the table, that would in fact make you an illegal. Yeah. There's probably fucking 20 goddamn million illegals in this fucking goddamn country. All shapes, all colors, all sizes. There's too goddamn many of them, and all y'all can get the fuck out. All y'all can get round up, fucking caged up, and sent right back where the fuck you come from. And if they won't take you, we'll send you some goddamn where else.
Sir, what are you mad about?
I am not mad at all.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm talking about the situation and what we're going through in this society today. I'm finna be 54 years old. I knew what I grew up on. I knew the situation. I worked hard. My dad was a construction worker for 47 years. I poured concrete and everything. It used to be hardly but a few Mexicans working. But now we have no job because the Mexicans work all the job. You know why? Because they're gonna get out there and work for whatever you give them.
Hearing this man, you might almost believe that he was on the right side of this argument. He don't know what he believes. He was running through this whole thing, so he ain't just some random fucking crackhead looking motherfucker. He's just one of everybody else out here, wound up about some shit he don't know what to begin as. The problems, the solutions, the issues that created the problems. One of the million in the scale of how fucked we are as a goddamn country. Yo, just hit the nail right on the fucking head. Me and my dad had good concrete construction jobs all our lives, but then Mexicans took all our jobs because they'll take whatever you'll give them. I've been saying that for a real long time, yo. That don't make it right. It'll never fucking make it right. Just because somebody will take pennies doesn't therefore mean okay. Let them take, if they're willing to take it, what's the problem, right? It's only one of the million that actually just fucks the whole goddamn economy up in the long run, that just one on top of another, 50, 60 fucking years later, like it's all crumbling. Nobody can get a job except for the people who will take what the fuck you'll give them. Oh, just watch him. Yo's about to hit him with like the reality of what he just said. He don't get it.
And they go, but whatever you give them, they're gonna put together and live better than anybody else live.
You say the Mexicans are kind of depressing the wages. They're making the pay way lower.
No, they're not making the pay lower.
Yeah, they're making the pay lower, bro. That's how that works. That's how, like, the dominoes begin to fall one by one as that happens. It's incredible. He was like, no, that's not what I think. Oh, no, I don't think that. I did just say that. I did just give you my entire life's experience about being fucking screwed out of the job that I've had all my life by people who will take pennies to do what I was doing. But I didn't mean that.
They really didn't work to live.
That's what I mean. So, like, they're making it harder for people like you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Only thing we got to do is do the same thing.
Oh, so you got to, what's the same thing to you? What do you mean?
It means take even lower, take even lesser than what they're willing to take then, right? These motherfuckers and they math, bro. It'll be 2 and 2 make a trillion. 2 and 2 make a trillion, 278,116,937,016. Fuck me, bro. Like, that's wild math, bro.
Go to work together, believe in each other, help each other.
You get it yet? Let's all group up, take the pennies that anybody's willing to give us, undercut the entire local economy. We keep all our money together, but we have now removed that entire section of the economy from the economy. You get it? I hope so. I know some of y'all will. Some of y'all still won't get it and think, just bring everybody in. I mean, like, there's enough for everybody, don't you know?
Mexicans and black people are in the field working. Not.
Do you think they're paid enough?
Who?
Mexicans or black?
Okay. He asked, do I think they paid enough, right? Mexicans make, in the field today, anywhere between $20 and $30 an hour. And they outside in the sun, in the field.
Ain't that what most men have done their entire fucking lives? God forbid they were in a cave some motherfucking where. Most work is outside.
But the person who's over the contracts.
That motherfucker said the oppressor.
But the person who's over the contracts.
The oppressor that's holding the contract. Bro, if it wasn't for the oppressor, you motherfuckers wouldn't have a job to begin with. And if he ain't offering you enough, don't fucking take it. That's how that works. That's how free market should fucking work. If a motherfucker's offering you not enough money that you think it's worth, you turn that down, you go some goddamn where else. The economy, the money that's within the economy is not endless. There's not this limitless amount of fucking money that you all can just play and finagle with and think, oh, it'll all end up working out in the end. The man who gave you the job is not your oppressor, you fucking dingbat. Go get another job. We find ourselves in the leftist world that half y'all want to create anyway. Oh, you will be under an oppressor. You'll be under somebody like Hassan Piker sitting in his motherfucking chair, feet kicked all back up and just pointing at all y'all to go do the work. Go do that. That'll be some oppressor shit. But God forbid, if you willingly accept a job, the man ain't your oppressor. God forbid, somebody's got to figure it all out. Somebody's got to get the fucking machines and the power and the fucking water and everything to go to this shit. Like, it's corny almost. Like, it's so fucking... Bro, it's almost kindergarten shit the way these motherfuckers think. I don't know what it's gonna take to get these motherfuckers to wake up. Like, I'd imagine most of these people are just like lost causes. Like, you look at half of them walking around. It is definitely not the people I would put my faith in to think they could handle any fucking thing. 90% of these motherfuckers are worthless. Worthless, obese, lazy fucking pig of people. And I wouldn't fucking count on y'all to do nothing. Anything. And if you're getting paid for doing something, you're probably not worth half of what the fuck you're getting.
And the organizers of the building, they're making anywhere between $60 and $80 an hour, more than $200,000 a year.
So if you can make the rules, what would you have done?
I wouldn't make the rules. What we could do is us black people come together like Hispanics come together, and there will be no rules because they will have to abide by what we do. Because they are not the builders. They are not coming to build. And all the extractment of building and the detriments and the plans of building or a society or whatever that they sit in their office and do, they will have to get out there and do it themselves in the physicalness.
In the fiscalness.
In the physicalness.
In the detriments.
In the detriments.
What do you say, detriment? In the fiscalness. Motherfucker, white people have built most of this goddamn world. How do you think America got built up, huh? It wasn't from the slaves. It wasn't from illegal fucking immigration. Most of it was from white men. So wild, bro, like to hear these motherfuckers say this shit out loud. Like, black people need to get together. The Mexicans do, you know, because that'll make it all that much better, won't it? Let's all divide into racial groups. That's never been tried before, right? What could go wrong with that? Imagine preaching for this, like openly, like proudly. As I'm trying to tell you, bro, like look at these motherfuckers, bro. Like they're buffoons that don't know what to care about. They don't even care about their goddamn selves. Somehow, like I'm supposed to believe like they care about all of us in the country. Yeah, they don't.
I was brought here. My generation was brought here.
What?
My generation was brought here.
Your generation was brought here? Are you like 400 years old, bro? Are you a fucking vampire? Your generation was brought here? Bro, that's just how stupid most of these motherfuckers are, bro. Like I don't have a problem in the world believing he believes that. I completely believe this motherfucker thinks he is part of the generation that was brought here on the slave ships. If you're fucking rooting for these no king motherfuckers, like these are the people you're fighting with. And they're fucking morons and they're borderline retarded and they're dangerous. I wouldn't want to be on their side for nothing. I mean fucking shit.
Right. They was brought here. We not from America. I'm not an American.
Motherfucker, you was born here. You was born here, bro. That's an American build. Yo's got the modern American build. And you gonna tell me, motherfucker, you ain't American? Sadly but true, you are fucking America through and through. You are by far the average, the median at this point.
I was brought here. My ancestors were brought here.
You were brought here or your ancestors were brought here. Both of those can't be fucking true. You were born here, bro. We're fucked. We're all fucked, bro. We're fucked.
Y'all came here because they took it from y'all. They took this land from y'all. Texas, y'all, they took from y'all. When I was in school, I read all the things that they said. What happened in the Alamo? What happened in the Civil War?
ICE commits reproductive violence. ICE commits reproductive violence. Wow. Oh no, and the PAAU was something like Progressives Against the Abortion Complex or something. These motherfuckers are mixed up, they're spun up, they're whacked out. They are so spun up on just this wacky shit that they're just infested with hearing all the time. If you asked 9 out of the next 10 motherfuckers, that you pass to verbalize why they're there and what they believe, everybody will believe some dumb, stupid, wacky, loony shit while thinking the whole time they're out there fighting this holy fucking war against fascism. And they don't know what fascism means. They don't know what fascism is. They're not living under fascism. They're dangerously fucking retarded.
In the Civil War, were black men. In the Alamo, it were black men.
Black men at the Alamo was fighting now? Bro, this is why I had to go find this video. I had to see this for myself. Like, cause wow. Wasn't white man fighting at the Alamo, huh?
The white man didn't fight. It was black men fighting against our own kind, the brown man. It wasn't the white man fighting against the brown man or the black man. I know how many buildings been built here from 30 years from now. It wouldn't be if it weren't for us, because they cannot do it.
Who can?
The white man cannot.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, bro, he's dead serious. He's dead serious just as all the other wacky motherfuckers, huh? That obese 17-year-old fucking swinging a Trump pinata. Yo, fucking two-stepping with his fucking flags.
Yeah, I have a right to be mad.
Old Cyrex looking motherfucker in the tank top. Bro, they're all dead serious. They all believe that they know what they think and think they can verbalize it. They think they could tell you it until they're put on the spot and actually have to, like, verbalize it. And then you'll see them for all the stupid that fulfills them. If you're still on the no king side, if you're still somehow in modern America fighting for the Democrat to the left,